Firstly, hi, welcome to my channel, and I'm so happy that you guys stopped by. You felt me as worthy for you guys to actually stop by and listen a thing or two from me, okay? And I hope it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, so as you can see, the title is Delulu is not solulu. For anyone who is new to these terms, Delulu is delusion, solulu is solution, okay? And I strongly stand by Delulu is not solution. Okay, just think about it. If you are in delusion, you are away from clarity, you are away from closure, and I know some of you guys will think that okay, but it is a solution. Sometimes closure is not a solution. Good for you. If you are that, this is not for you. But also, it doesn't mean that you need to force closure. Okay, you don't need to force closure on anything or on anyone. For example, let's take cliche. Okay, look at me, I'm jumping right onto the video, right onto the topic, isn't it? Also, I have to tell that there's gonna be an uncut video because firstly, I have to be honest that I don't enjoy editing. I swear to God, that is the only annoying thing of this, whatever I'm doing here. And second of all, I think editing will take away my quirks, my just personality altogether, and I don't want that to happen. And yes, it's going to be an uncut video, and I'm just going to take this and just going to hit the upload button. I'm not going to be doing tuning, chiseling, anything. So sorry for the fluff. So yes, I have to say that I am starving myself. It is almost 3:30 p.m. And I'm doing this because I want whatever is there in my mind, in my heart, to just come out as raw as possible. Okay, so apparently that happens when you are extremely sleepy, extremely hungry, and yeah, basically I'm dehydrated and I'm kind of starving myself for this video, okay? Because I want it to be as authentic as possible. Whatever. You know, I'm just being me. So I was saying Delulu is not solulu. On that, I mean, just think about it. If you are in Delulu, if you are in I just don't like the term, that I just don't like the word Delulu. Okay. Why are we even calling it Delulu? Like, what is it? Okay, let me just address it more seriously. Delusion. I'm going to say it again. Delusion is not and will never be solution. Okay. And I think the prime example for this is, let's take the cliche, whatever I was saying about the guy which you are thinking that okay, he's gonna leave tens of his exes behind and just gonna be so madly in love with you, baby girl. You're so stupid to think that it's gonna be like that. It's never. Even if it is for a time being, just because you are chiseling yourself, you want to look a certain way, you want to dress a certain way, so that you will make him fall in love with you. In the end, it's never gonna be true. You know deep inside your heart that it's not natural, it's not real, it is forced, it is forged, it is fake, to say the least. So again, some of you girls are delulu. Don't be that, because in the end you're gonna be so miserable, actually more than the person. You'll be miserable of yourself, you'll be miserable in yourself, thinking that how did you let yourself in that situation where you were unfortunately you were taught to be delulu, in to be in delusion, so that it's going to be an ultimate solution. Okay, again, this will not apply in certain scenarios where you feel, for example, let's take a scenario of closure. Okay, closure is, again, it's kind of a serious term. If you go into a relationship, you should, the signs are clear. If you actually be in tune in yourself, if you actually be not stupid to think that delusion is everything, delusion is solution, you will know, you will be inclined in the reality. I don't know how many of you guys need to hear this, that you need to stay in reality to actually thrive. Okay. Recently, Twinkle Stanley, I do follow her a lot. I love her. I adore her. She's a South Asian influencer. If you guys don't know, look her up. I'm pretty sure you guys have come across her reel, especially the viral one that is where she actually recorded a scam call. She's the most, if you actually ask me, she's the most sorted, just real, raw, unfiltered influencer out there, content creator out there. Because recently she came, she's making tons of money, but she came on her socials and she talked about she proper wanting to get onto the job again. Okay. She wanting to get inside the job market again after a successful, she's earning in 1 month what she was earning in 1 year. Money is good. Money was and is never the problem for her. She wanted to explore, especially as she's in her 20s. Good for her, and I really really adore her. But again, she's not in Delulu. That is, for example, people will think that content creation is amazing, it's for everyone. Once you start making money, there is no looking back. But again, what I meant, it's not for everyone, means, for example, if you're a lifestyle content creator, there is not a certain, in fact, a pressure of you showing your entire life on social media. At the point you are faking it. You are, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, it's never gonna be, the perfect angles, the perfect voice, the perfect tones, the perfect, everything. You are behaving a certain way in front of the camera. For example, right now I'm dead hungry, but I'm talking like this because I am in front of camera. Somewhere in my mind, no matter whatever uncut video I'm making, it's true. But in the back of my mind, I know who there is a high possibility that nobody's gonna watch this, but there is a high possibility that many of you guys will watch this, and I don't know who will be watching this in the future. So, and I'm not taming myself. This is the this is my tired, toned down tone, and I've actually tired myself because I want to talk like this. Else I'll be so I'll be so loud, I'll be so excited, and I don't know, this is how I work. And I think, yeah, I think I'm deviating from the topic, ADHD. So I was saying, she's not in delusion. Okay, she is like, okay, money is good, the career is good, I get freebies, free, high end makeup, high end skincare, high end every single thing, for free, and money is good. In fact, money is great. But do I do I want to be like this for, forever in my life? That is me in front of camera, me sharing PRs, me doing this, skincare reviews every single day, me being leisure, mind you. She's the only person, I think she's the only person, at least I came across on the internet, especially in female influencer, who is very clear about what she wants, that is very clear about saying that content creation is kind of an easy job. To be honest, I feel it is easy, but again, it is easy only if you love it. But it's not easy if you don't like editing, if you don't want to open up, if you don't want to be as authentic as possible. Because authenticity is everything. People are not stupid. People sense there is something, even if a person is loud, even if the person is quiet, soft spoken, whatever he or she is, or whoever. But human brain can sense in milliseconds that something is fishy about this person, something is not real about this person. There is this gut feeling. Even if you're watching a video, there is a gut feeling every single time. There will be certain pauses, there will be certain twitches, there will be certain cuts where a person is actually losing out, actually zoning out, and not being their true self. So again, I'm not zoning out right here. I'm just saying she knows what she wants. She is not shying away to accept the reality that is she not doing the content creation for the rest of her life. She is willing to put herself in the job market, back in the job market, to get a job. She made it clear. And we know for a fact that she is serious, because sh- she is serious most of the times, okay? And this an example of virtual world. But in the real world, the prime example will be you guys. You guys think, some of you guys think that you guys can do this, stock market. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave. I had this colleague of mine when I was working before COVID. Okay. I don't know why I'm being so detailed, but yeah. So she was my colleague, and her boyfriend was doing trading. Okay. Just because once his luck worked out and he ended up making shit ton of money, he left his MBBS. He left his he did it was not a payment seat. He earned it. He left his MBBS and he thought that he'll be making. I was watching, I was actually looking at myself, but I think I'll try to look at the camera right now, in gazing inside the soul, into the soul of you guys. I'll try to do that. So I was saying, he left the job, sorry, he left his studies and he went to the trading, and he failed the second time miserably, okay? Really badly. Third time, fourth time, fifth time. In fact, it, you can actually say that out of 10 times, maybe once he actually saw some progress. And I know in trading, in stock market, it is, the permutations and combinations are really odd on that part. We know that, okay? But he was not accepting the fact that he is not meant to be in the trading. He is not meant to be in the trading, and his girlfriend is not trying to demotivate him, where she's telling, please, it's okay if you don't earn so much money, go back to the MBBS, and it's gonna be amazing for us too. I can actually talk to my parents. Whatever she is, whatever her perspective is, she is being honest, she's being sharing that. And he, it's been like more than 2 3 years, and he was just not listening. He doesn't want to listen at all. Delusion, ultimate delusion. And again, the prime example can be our moms too. Our moms think that, okay, like, for example, this happens especially in, I'm a South Asian, and I can talk only on behalf of South Asians right here. We have seen, so many movies, so many series, so many live examples. Okay, again, I do have live example. I don't want to take a name or whatever. I don't want to hurt her feelings. But women think that once they have child with a miserable man, with a rich man, with a man only with money, is gonna buy them happiness. I have to burst the bubble. It's never gonna be that. It's never gonna be that. We are humans. We are meant to feel things. We are beyond monetary, materialistic things. I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying we are not materialistics. Okay, I love good things, but it's not the only thing which is important. Okay, yes, money buys um, good healthcare, money buys leisure, money buys, yeah, I mean, comfort. But will it buy manners? Will it teach empathy? Will it buy love? Will it buy Fear, yes, money does buy fear. Money buys power, but will it buy things which are meant to be human, which makes you human? Human basically differentiating from animals, from savages to actually being a human? I don't think so. Many women, okay, I'm not shaming in any sense, many women who just got married, who just got hitched only for the monetary things are so miserable right now because they think, especially living in a big house, living in a big, we have heard that line, right? Okay, if you're crying, you better cry in Lamborghini than in a, I don't know, than in your shitty apartment or whatever. It might be true, but again, in the end of the day, you are crying. If you are given a choice, I understand you will end up, you would want to cry in a Lamborghini. Hello, I understand. I get the point. But what if you don't want to cry? What if you want to be happy? What if you just want to experience happiness? You just want to experience life without any limitation, without, be fear of being judged, without feeling worthless, without feeling, you know, basically not you. Why do you want to mold yourself to fit in into someone's reality which is away from your reality? Why do you want to do that? Just think about it. Also, I was saying about the South Asians, especially, I have seen females, my classmates, getting married, ignoring their guts, being in delusion, ending up with a person who demanded them to be a certain way, xyz, dress a certain way, be a certain way before getting married. There were signs, there were clear signs. I told them not to get married, not to, get married to that person, even if the person is earning really well. I don't know. Firstly, I am against the fact right now, at least in this century, at least in this day and age, that women should completely depend on a man. I am so against that fact. You depend on a man, you depend on a partner. Yes, there is a codependency. Okay. But depending on your partner fully, like fully financially, that is the biggest mistake a woman can do in her life. Have a certain business. Again, it doesn't mean that you're not trusting your partner, you're not trusting, you know, the relationship or whatsoever. But fully depending on a person, that is the, you are actually setting up yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. But that is for different video. But the delusion here is humans ignoring their gut instincts, and actually going ahead and actually screwing themselves up over and over and over and over again. Delusion. Okay. So there is this certain glorified thing where you get married and to a rich guy, whatever, or even a shitty guy with no money or whatever. Okay. That person, I'm telling you, whatever you see is gonna be amplifying later in life. And basically, what happened with the friend which I was talking about is she thought that after having a kid, as he is educated and he's an engineer, he is working in a big firm, he is, yeah, I mean, he's gonna stop having affairs. He's gonna, treat her kindly. But after a child, it actually amplified. Just imagine how scary the situation is for her. Just imagine, had she listened to her gut instincts, she would have been somewhere maybe in her native place or something. But we know for a fact that she would have been much happier because you know what? The prime need for human is to feel chosen, is to feel respected, is to feel, is to have freedom. Freedom to wear, freedom to be respected, freedom to wear whatever they will like, freedom to be however they want. It doesn't mean that you are hurting others and hurting yourself. Again, come on, let's not be, let's not be stupid right here. But freedom, being chosen, being accepted, having a humanly connection. She doesn't have not even a single thing. She has to wear a sari even at her home. And that's sad. That's really sad. And she has no financial freedom. She can't leave the marriage because she has two kids, not one, two. And things are getting worse. But I know for a fact that she's not going to leave him. Why? Because she's not financially free. And second of all, she is the ultimate example of delusion. So, yeah, I mean, I think the more delulu you are, the more you're stepping away from reality. And I completely understand, you have to have dreams, you have to, you know, be and be present and be, detached from the reality to create a reality. I know all the manifestation, stuff. I'm not using cuss words because I don't want the, video to get banned or whatsoever, because this is my really long format video. So, and our moms, they think that okay, one day your husband is gonna be, he's gonna become so romantic, and if you cry and if you do this. No, a person has shown his true colors. It's never gonna be the same, it's never gonna feel the same if it is forced. Accept it. Don't be in delusion. If the job which you're working in, you have studied, your masters, you have done your engineering or whatsoever the, amazing course, but if you really suck at the job, maybe the manager is not good. But again, I know it is not easy to leave a job, and in this economy I completely understand. But don't be in a delusion that if you work hard enough, if you, you know I don't know, get get treated badly and be quiet about it, you will be getting a lot of respect and maybe a promotion and stuff, but you will feel shitty about yourself in the end of the day. I promise you. Don't be in delusion. Again, delusion. You think that your favorite political leader is gonna, I mean, this is the, uh I don't know how to even say this. You know what is happening. You know for a fact that what is happening. I am really, really sorry. Look at this. I'm literally charging my phone, and I don't want to break the cycle. My phone is literally 1%, but you know what? We're gonna finish this video. I'm gonna say whatever I feel like. I'm gonna finish whatever I want to say. I was saying what I was saying. I forgot, but yeah, I mean, you are in delusion if you're actually looking at the signs and you feel it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be, you know, basically, if you're not doing something about it, and if you're letting things happen to you, which you're in control of, to stepping away or actually leaning in and actually doing something about it, you are stupid. I don't know who needs to hear this. You are stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be that person who thinks that delusion is solution. It's not. It's not. Just think about it. You suck at a job, and you know for a fact that you have to update yourself, especially when it comes to AI, and you are in delusion that okay, it's gonna work, my boss is never gonna replace me because I have a good relationship with my boss or with my manager or with my colleagues, they're not gonna vote it out against me or something. Delulu, it's gonna actually come back and bite you in your bum. You don't want that. You think that if you be a really, really good, you know, daughter-in-law or whatsoever, your in-law is gonna be treating you way better, they're gonna take your side one day. It's not gonna happen. Don't be in delusion. Distance yourself. This is the most random things I can think about. But again, this video is about being unfiltered, and I'm gonna be unfiltered as much as possible. You think that, again, coming to the AI, you think that you're not accepting AI if you're not, ready. The world is gonna wait for you. You just got, when nobody's gonna replace you. You will be getting replaced sooner than you think. And yeah, again, don't be in delusion. Because sometimes even I used to think, okay, I used to be that person that Delulu is a solulu. But I realized when, because I realized when and how. When I was changing lots, so many jobs, okay? Basically, I was changing jobs, I was jumping to one job to another job. And it's not because I was bad at my job, it's because I was always looking for something new. I was always out to explore. Rather than mastering my skill at one place, I let, I literally let my ADHD brain to take over me and drive me in every single direction. And that is the worst thing you can do. When you're in delusion, you are not at your own self. You are not inclined with the reality, which is actually good. Sometimes, in fact, most of the times, to actually be, healthy and be thriving. You are shooting in every direction or not shooting at all, that is, shooting at yourself. And you don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. Why would you want that? And I think Delulu is my solulu kind of a people. They have zero strong opinion. You are so susceptible to be brainwashed, to be manipulated, to be just, driven by someone else. You don't want that. Do you want that? Do you want your car, your car of your own life to be driven by someone else? How scary that can be. And this especially happens with empaths. You don't want that. Why would you want that? You think that being empathetic, being listening, being caring, and, will change the other person's behavior. Most of the times it's yes, but even most of the times it's a no, because not you are not fully answerable to their actions. Okay, I don't know, should I repeat that again? You are not answerable to their actions. Delulu is not a cellulo. It's not a cellulo, because their actions are their actions, your actions are your actions. The thing you can do is distance. Keep distance. Distance, can you understand distance? Because I think people who are in delusion, they don't understand distance. They don't understand self-respect. They don't understand, they don't want to understand. It's not they don't understand, they don't want to understand. Because you know what, in a way they are lazy. They are lazy. They think that only, for example, exercising. Only I'm exercising so much, I'm not losing weight. Why are you not losing weight? Are you in a delusion? Have you watched yourself? How do you eat? You are eating these salads, but you are using the dressings, which can actually stock up your insulins and, even, increase your hunger, and you end up eating more and more than before you were on a diet. It's all about details. It's all about details. And you don't even have to try that hard to actually be inclined with yourself, because you know why? Once you see, sometimes you have to be stoic in life. Once you see for the things as they are, trust me, your life's gonna become so much easier, so much peaceful for you, and also for the people around you who are your well wishers. That's it. It's not a solution. Delulu is not a solulu. It's not. It's stupid. Again, not all the time, I guess, because sometimes we tend to ignore, because you know why? Because we are tired, because we don't want to make the other party understand, because we know for a fact that you have tried, you have tested, and they're not going to understand what you want them to understand. Okay, maybe rephrase, or just distance. Be stoic. See the things for as they are. See the things as they are. Try to see the things for they are. Don't make fantasies in your mind. Make fantasies, be in delusion about your health, about your success, about your relationships, about your family, about your, the things which you love, about your peace, about your happiness. Be so fulfilled, be so busy in filling your own cup that, I mean, you can just do a cheers when someone comes along, when life comes along, and be like, I want to do a cheers with you. Cheers. Don't be in delulu that you want all those things, but you don't want to act on it. You want a good job, but you're not updating yourself. You want to look pretty, but you're not taking care of yourself. You have a, broken skin barrier or whatsoever. You have acne, but you're not stopping to eat oily food. You just want to go on gym and, a little bit of tired, but you're back again on the dirty pillow, and you feel that, okay, I'm getting so much acne. Delulu. Don't be in delulu. Oh, nobody's listening to you. Maybe, work on yourself. Are you a ratchet? Are you, are you too loud, or are you too timid? Don't be a delulu. The girl or the guy you're talking to, or, the girl you're trying to get attention from, she's not, she's not looking at you. Are you not getting the sign? Are you not understanding? Oh my God. Are you not understanding? She doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't want to be with you. It's clear. They have made it clear. Oh, they have cheated. Oh, you think that giving a second chance gonna actually make them, you know, feel bad for you? Oh my God, you're so stupid. Don't be in delusion. Don't be in delusion. And yeah, don't be in delusion. And that's it. That's it from my side. And again, delusion is not solution. Be in delusion in your dreams, in your, you know, manifestations. You have to be in delusion to the highest when you are actually trying to manifest something, isn't it? But again, it will be remained as delusion only if you're not working towards it. Universe grants peace, universe gives only for the people who actually act on it. Don't be in delusion that, okay, you made a vision board and everything whatever is there in the vision board will come alive, will come to the reality if you're not working on it. Stop being stupid in delusion, and that type of delusion is not a solution. And that's it. And I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat. Thank you for watching. If you have stuck so much in the video, that is till the end, thank you for watching. And let me know what your thoughts are on this. I would love to hear your stories. DM me, email me, whatsoever. I would love to hear. And yeah, that's it. Bye. See you in the next one.